Hi everybody, welcome to Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this is for the elements of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the week of April 21st through April 27th, 2019. All right, so again, this is for the elements of Earth. All right, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So we're going to start off with the Soul Coaching cards by Denise Lynn. Then we're going to we're going to clarify that soul coaching card with Mystic Moons, Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. And then we'll move into some love messages using John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for the heart. And then we'll move into the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon for clarifiers on that. I also have another deck out in case I feel I need to clarify, which is the Psychic Tarot and Oracle card by John Holland, just in case I feel the need to use them. All right, so this is a Pick a Crow reading, so let's get started. Okay, so this is for the element of our spirit for this week, April 21st through April 27th. What topic would you like to address? What's the first crow's topic that he's bringing into this video as a message for the elements of Earth for this week? Okay. All right, so 2 flew out. Commitment. My commitments increase my joy and freedom and strength. I have deeper inner strength and glorious vitality. All right. So right off the bat, I'm getting perhaps there is some kind of a commitment coming your way towards Virgo Capricorn. Okay. That's going to strengthen you spiritually. It's basically you're gonna feel like you're on top of the world, or you can hold the world in the palm of your hands, like this gentleman is doing on this card. Well, another thing that I am noticing is we got a feminine on the commitment card and a masculine on the strength card. So I feel both of these energies together are going to balance out this commitment, which in turn will give it strength this week. All right. So let's clarify with Signs from Spirit Love Oracle cards. I also feel that with the strength within this commitment, you will be able to have freedom. You will have freedom and joy like I feel that you have never probably experienced before. All right. So let's clarify this with a couple of cards from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle for the signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the elements of Earth. Okay, these two wanted to come out. This one did too, so might as well take it. All right, so we got Cupid, love, and desire. So there's my confirmation that perhaps a commitment could be coming together for you, Earth signs, and it's going to be, you're going to have the strength of the world around you, and you're going to have the strength to hold the world in the palm of your hands when it comes to a commitment of some kind. I feel that it'll give you some kind of a freedom to express your desires, is what I feel. All right. So we got bones and indestructible. So I feel that this week, this commitment is going to be so strong that it's going to be indestructible. You won't be able to break it. That's how I feel that this bond is going to be. And we got mushrooms and dreaming. Okay, so perhaps this, you have been dreaming about this, or this, you've had a premonition dream, perhaps, according to this partnership. Okay, and then we got spider, which is weave. So I feel that perhaps through your higher selves in your dream state, you have been weaving this connection. You have been intertwining the strengths of this connection, is what I feel. All right, so let's pull a love oracle card and we'll tap into a twin flame journey card. Share the love. Exactly. You're going to be sharing the love towards Virgo Capricorn this week, by holding your heart in the palm of your hands and just sharing it out within not only a partnership, you're going to be celebrating this partnership, but I feel that you're going to be sharing the love within the world because you are going to be shining your light out into the world, is what I feel. So let's get a clarification card. I also feel they just said that this being able to share this love will be as easy as breathing. Like it's going to be that easy because that bond between this in this commitment is going to be so strong. It's going to be indestructible. It won't be able to be broken by anybody. And it's something that you have been weaving throughout your destiny. All right. So let's get one card, please, for share the love. Have one card, please, using the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Well, they gave me 2 or 4. All right. So we got Star, Universal Alignment. So right off the bat, I feel, again, this is something that you've been wishing for, but the universe had to align correctly to be able to weave this bond within this commitment. All right. So we got old wounds. It is the 5 of Cups. So I feel that there's been a universal alignment when it comes to some kind of old wounds, perhaps within this commitment, or old wounds from your past. I feel that you had to learn a lesson to how to release them old wounds and share the love out into the world. Like you had to go through that darkness. And then we got the Fool card. So I feel that that is why it's going to activate a new beginning. Boy, there's a whole bunch of love energy coming through for this first message. All right. So I feel that you're going to activate perhaps an ascension or activate this share the love. Like you're going to activate your light into the world, is what I feel for Pick a Crow number 1 for the elements of earth. All right. So let's move on to Pick a Crow number 2. All right, so let's move on. Let's get a soul coaching card. What's the second crow's message to the element of earth for this week, Spirit? What's the element of earth? What's the soul coaching message? How is Spirit guiding the elements of earth this week? All right, so we got believe, the best is yet to come, and delight. I delight in everything in my world, and the divine joy fills me. All right. So I feel that you believe and delight. Okay. So right off the bat, I feel that you are going to have you find and delight in believing and trusting in the universe and understanding that the divine, everything is in divine hands. Like things can't grow until things are planted. The seed has to be planted for things to grow. And yet you believe that the universe will nurture and love it so that it will grow. Okay. And I feel that instead of being in a pessimistic attitude, you're more optimistic, you're more loving, because I'm seeing green here. And I feel with the birds on it, I feel that there's messages. So I feel that you are listening to spirit and you are understanding and delighting in the fact of the divine, and you are joyed by that, and you understand that the divine joy fills you as an individual. All right. So let's get some signs from Spirit Love Oracle cards to further clarify this. All right, so survival and shark. So I feel that you've had to go through maybe the shark circling you, and to learn a lesson so that you could survive within your own emotions, is what I feel. All right, so we got hourglass and time is slipping. So I feel that, yes, they're telling you, that time is slipping. You've got just a little bit less, like you're halfway down on your sand level in your hourglass. So that means, that time is slipping, and, you know, you got this shark circling. Like, I feel that there could be a bit of danger circling you, and maybe you need to believe in the universe, because they got something better for you. Even though the shark is circling you, they want you to know that you are protected. You are divinely protected. Okay. Wisdom, it's 555. Wisdom, wake up call. Time to move in a new direction. Exactly. Exactly. Time is slipping. It's time to move in a different direction. Get away from this shark energy, a predator energy, things that are, got you scared and nervous, a fear perhaps, but you will survive, even though, time is slipping. So it is time to go in a new direction with what you're thinking and feeling, and understand that the divine does have your back, and trust in them. All right. Trust that they have you, you know, have you to trust that they have your back to go in this new direction. Okay, now we got pen and create. So I feel that it's going to be a direction. Perhaps somebody is going to write a book, and you're going to start creating and journaling things throughout your life that you could send wisdom out into the universe, perhaps about how you have survived this wake up call, you know. And I feel that, there's something about with timing and creating whatever it is that you could be creating, journaling, write a book, whatever the case is. Perhaps you're journaling your feelings down, and you're reading it, and spirit is giving you the wake up call about some things. All right. Some things that are negative in your life, which brings me to the last one. It's called names and energy alignment. So I do feel that, spirit is saying, hey, wake up. It's time to move in a new direction. You aligned your frequency now. You got out of this just survival mode. You them instincts up. You got out of this negative energy with being in a shark tank, and you've trust in the universe. Something with timing. You have to trust in the universe. Enjoy that the universe has your back. Okay, now it's time to move in a new direction, since you're energetically aligned to create your own story, or perhaps it, like I said, has something to do with writing a book or journaling your feelings. Perhaps I'm seeing red in the background, so I'm going to say probably journaling your feelings. I feel a journaling energy. All right, so let's move on to a little bit of love. Tap into some love for Pick a Crow number 2. Okay. So they're telling you to detach from something. Okay. That's the key word on it. And it's number 11. Okay. So I feel they're telling you to detach from this negative energy, this darkness. Detach from just being in survival mode, and enjoy the messages that spirit is sending you. Okay. So I feel they're also telling you to balance out your energies, because you see you got some coldness back here, but then you got some blues and yellows. So I feel that they're telling you to detach from that, like I said, this negative energy that's around you, this coldness that's around you. Detach from it, balance out your energies so that you can clearly hear what your soul is speaking to you, is what I feel. And I'm seeing this bird. So I do feel that you do have some spirit messages in on how to balance out some emotional energies that perhaps was keeping you in the cold before. All right, so let's move on to divine. Okay, that one wants to stick out. Okay, yes, and gain some independence. Nine of Pentacles, independence. So what I'm feeling is you need to detach yourself from this frozen and stuck and cold energy. Detach yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit from it. Stand in your independence. Stand in the truth of who you are. And I'm seeing a feminine energy on there. So I feel it could be specific to a feminine out there. All right. So they want you to detach from this survival mode, this coldness that you've been in, and stand in the truth of who you are. Stand in your power. Create your own story, because you will be energetically aligned, and it'll send you in a new direction, is what I feel for Pick a Crow number 2. So let's move on to Pick a Crow number 3. Okay. So what's Crow number 3's message for the elements of Earth? Okay. So playfulness come out. Playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. So yes, stand in playfulness. When I think of playfulness, I feel that inner child energy, because look, um there's like some water, so there's a little bit of emotions, but they're not breaking down the sand castle, which is your house you build out of sand with, I feel that they're telling you to tap into that inner child, to understand the joy of, just being playful and tapping into it, and you'll be able to give to others. Look at that beautiful sandcastle. You built that sandcastle. It's the greatest gift. Think about that. As you a child, it's the smallest things in life that give you the greatest joy, is what I feel. All right. And being playful with that energy. All right. So let's pull some signs from Spirit Love Oracle about this. Yeah, and I got smoke and visions. All right. So I also feel that, what may be a little unclear, a little cloudy or smoky in your 3D world, when you tap into that playful energy and tap into that joyful energy of being a child again, or just tapping into that playful energy, I feel that your visions will broader. They will become broader. They will broaden in your life. Like, I felt that the smoke will eventually clear. All right. And now we got table and gathering. So I feel that, when I see table and gathering, especially seeing gathering, I feel that it could be when people get together, friends, family. All right. So I feel that they're telling you to be a little bit more playful this week. Yes, there may be some smoke and things might not be quite clear, but eventually it will become clear. Just go have some fun, be playful in your life, go to a picnic, perhaps go have dinner with your family, because tomorrow is Easter Sunday if you celebrate it. All right. So let's move on to a love oracle. Love oracle card for the elements of earth. So we got seek the truth, the 7 of Swords. All right. So as far as love, I feel that maybe you're gathering some kind of information this week when it comes to perhaps maybe some deception within your life. I feel that maybe you're seeking some kind of answers, and maybe that's why you're going to go to the gathering, because things just were a little cloudy, a little smoky, and maybe you're not seeing through the smoke, that you're not really envisioning anything past the smoke. And spirit is telling you to tap into some playful energy. I feel it's a gathering, instead of just going there with this I'm feeling a stabbed in the back energy from a bit of deception, is what I feel. All right. They want you, instead of trying to seek the truth of the situation, go have fun, instead of being deceitful or trying to seek some kind of answer when it comes to deceit. All right, so let's move on to the Twin Flame Journey Oracle or Tarot cards and see what else wants to come out. All right, so we got the King of Cups, Emotional Mastery. So perhaps you're trying to seek some kind of truth when it comes to a masculine energy and wondering if they have matured or not. All right. And then we got Eight of Cups. It's called evolving. So perhaps you're trying to seek the truth if this masculine energy has evolved, has emotionally matured in a partnership. And then we got divine masculine. So again, there is a masculine energy coming through. All right. And in the Tower, divine intervention. So I feel that perhaps a masculine out there could have some kind of divine intervention that caused them to seek some kind of truth of a situation, perhaps to evolve into this emotional, mature, masculine energy. Okay. But I do feel that divine intervention had to force them to see the truth of this deception, is what I feel for the star sign of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. So now we got three more cards to pop out. We got the King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. So perhaps, this King of Swords energy is, the swords is about communication. So I feel that this King of Cups could very well come into your life with some kind of truth about it. And that's why there's a Tower moment. And I feel divine intervention has brought them to speak the truth. Queen of Cups. Okay, so we got a couple on the board, intuitive and sensitive. So I feel that perhaps there is a bit of mirroring going on. Perhaps this Queen of Cups mirrored back to the King of Swords and, mirrored some kind of truth to him. And then we got the Five of Swords, mind games and conflict. All right. So that's that, back to that Seven of Swords energy, that mind games, that inner conflict. Why is somebody wearing that mask? Okay. So I do feel that divine intervention had to come in for this King of Cups energy, this romantic individual. And, I feel that they had to, seek some kind of truth that about and so they can evolve from this mind game mindset, so to speak. All right, so that's it for Pick a Crow number 3 for the element of earth. All right, so thank you and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.